Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm not too happy right now. You know, their offense has been talking smack about us all week. You gonna let that happen? I don't think so. So let's get out here and get at it.
Okay, ready? Ready, go! Got it, ready? Ready, hunt! Let's go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Get up! Here we go! 60 Eagle, 6, ready, go! Let's go now! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Hut, go! Set, Panther 60, Panther 60! Go! Tempo, 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 tempo! Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 7! Hut! On the double! Hut, hut! Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Hup! Down! 70 Lion! Ready, hut! Ready, ready! Get up! Ready, Leaque 18! Set, go!
Tonight, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints versus Daniel Jones and the Buffalo Bills.
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Jameis now on first down. Open man is Noah Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. First carry now for David Montgomery. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their third-year quarterback, former 6th overall selection from Duke. It's Daniel Jones.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you polled folks with a ballot, and I certainly have.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches...
And he loses the football a second time. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. A first down throw for Winston. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Kick out.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Bills have recovered. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now.
First down, Winston. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Jameis to throw it. Open man is Jacob Hollister. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On second down, it's Montgomery, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Winston now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caught.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. Is what you're seeing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They go play action. Winston. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Winston's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Winston. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this throw caught left side and out of bounds right around the 20. Good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Winston. Caught by Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Winston. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to... On 1st and 10, Winston. That's caught by Hollister. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you...
Winston now to throw on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Once again, hope everyone out there has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Settling down now to watch Thursday night football. Let's take a look ahead to what's coming here on the rest of this holiday weekend. Some great games still to come. And I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there as they'll square off against the New York Jets. Later in the afternoon, a lot of the country will be watching the game at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it'll be the Packers taking on the LA Rams. Then, on Sunday night, a big one in the AFC North to wrap up the holiday weekend. The Browns and the Ravens from Baltimore. That's all that needs to be said. In our game has been Jameis Winston, who's been on target in the first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
To throw, Winston. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
They'll find Reynolds over the middle. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. From the gun, Winston. That's caught by Montgomery. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And meanwhile, Winston's throw taken in by Sutton. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing, Winston. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that play really didn't fool him. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw is Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Reynolds. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Winston. He finds his man, complete. It's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Now Winston. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Winston now. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now Winston. He's got it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 22, Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. Gets by him at the 25. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with... Here's Winston. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Now a give running left with Montgomery. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lock.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Buffalo, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
Gentlemen, You saw exactly what I saw, didn't you? Their offense has been talking smack about us all week. All week. Let's go out here and have a good day so we can prove them wrong when it comes game time.
Okay, break. Ready, go. Ready, 70 Timberwolf. Hot go. Come on, set, Cowboy 80. Hut. Ready, Bronco 80. Set, go. Ready, hut, hut. Set up, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up. Hustle, hustle. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, ready, ready, hut. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60, set, go. Set, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Hey, man, come here real quick. I need to talk to you. Today was just okay, and we're depending on you a lot. This team needs you to win games. Pick it up, come on.
Ready? Hut, go. Set, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready. Here we go, set, Cougar 19. Set, go. Down, 70 Lion. Hut, hut. On the ready. Get up. Set. Ready. Liking 18. Set up. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready, hut. Ready, set. Set, go. Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready, go. Set, tempo, set. Let's go. Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Hut, go.
Tonight, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. Daniel Jones and the Buffalo Bills taking on Teddy Bridgewater and the New England Patriots.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
From the 17, Bridgewater. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. To throw is Bridgewater. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll go out of of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 13 carries, 77 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line...
Play action now. Bridgewater. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Bridgewater. Got a man. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He's got Fuller. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Bridgewater again. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. 7 yards the pickup there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A run for Nick Chubb. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Following the penalty, Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Bridgewater's throw pulled in by Hopkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they...
First down, Bridgewater. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Will Fuller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient.
On the ground with a tight end. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They go play action. Bridgewater. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Bridgewater on first down. Short throw to Disley. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Short throw to Disley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Bridgewater now from the 50. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Jefferson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bills have recovered. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On 1st down, they'll start out with Jefferson. A beautiful fake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jefferson. And he loses the football a 2nd time. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Bridgewater's throw taken in here by Fuller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly. Now Bridgewater. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Completes this to Jefferson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Bridgewater to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. One last shot now for Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Bills, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.